Hi, my name is Tom Peters. I'm the Director of Design for Performance Vehicles and Full-Size Truck, and I'm excited to share with you a walk-around of we just introduced the ZL1 high-performance Camaro. If you stand back and look at the vehicle overall, the first thing you notice is the performance. It's got a very aggressive stance, and we pay particular attention. I would like to start maybe with just the overall proportion of the vehicle and how it sits. In particular regards to pay particular attention to the wheels and tires. They're 20 by 10s in the front, 20 by 11 in the rear, and you'll notice what we really feel is very important, the relationship of the section of the body to the tire. These are actually about outboard about as far as you can get, and so what it does is it accentuates the overall shape and stance of the vehicle. Probably one of the biggest differences between the ZL1 and the SS and the other Camaro models are the fact that we emphasize downforce in terms of aerodynamics with this higher level of capability with supercharged LSA motor. If you start in front, you look at the splitter, for instance, and the fact that the air opening in the bottom of the graphic below the strong grille, which not only incorporates the cooling for the engine and air intake, but also there's air that's diverted off to cool the brakes. And if you look at the overall statement here, it has a much lower stance to it with the outboard fog and park turn lights. The driving lamps also help create a graphic that really pulls your eye down and delivers a more kind of a stable and aggressive persona or personality at the front. The other most significant feature of the front is the hood extractor, and this is a separate part. The hood is all aluminum, but you can see it's packaged around the supercharger of the LSA motor, so it's actually got a more powerful section overall. And you can see the graphic is carried through the vehicle. It'll be an option, but we felt it really gave it an attitude carrying through the vehicle. Something that's skin deep is the ZL1 badging. Again, there's some heritage there in terms of its level of celebration back to the ZL1 drivetrain in the late 60s with the Copo cars. The motor was developed for Can-Am racing initially and was applied, made available to drag racers at the time within special packages. These were considered very exotic configurations back then, and we wanted to celebrate that with a model that recognized that going forward. We felt this version of the Camaro was just perfect for that. I mentioned the wheels and tires in terms of their stance, but if you look at the design, they're very deep sectioned, aggressive. They show off the 6 and 4 caliper piston brakes and the calipers. ZL1 logo on them. They're Brembo brakes, high polished black paint on them to further accentuate the function. A couple other details you'll notice are some of these aero flanges that come off that also help control the air going in and out of the wheel wells, both front and rear, and then having that translate to the rear diffuser that comes around and really, I think, envelops just again another very functional sculptural detail, which are the dual mode exhausts. Basically it's the same, if not extremely similar to the Corvette, in which at speed or at RPM it actually has a valve that opens up to free flow the exhaust even more out the rear, which I think not only adds to the performance, but also adds to the wonderful exhaust note, which again is another, I think, just an incredible aspect of this car. The upper spoiler again is accent to the front air splitter in terms of creating balanced downforce or air pressure that holds the vehicle stable at speed. So that's a brief overview on, from a design perspective, what makes this car so powerful, unique, and I think is just an excellent expression of where Camaro is heading in the future.